Hello dear teachers, I am Sisir and today I am here with you to make a video on how to use Google Classroom. So to start up, just open the Play Store if you are using an Android and type in Google Classroom. Now after you got there, install it and wait for it to install. Now we opened it. Now here click on get started or tap on get started. After you tap on here, you will see something like this. I have already added an account here, but for the sake of the video, it's going to do this call checking in, and you should just use your password in there, so you will log in. If you do not have any password, you will go on directly. Now, so I'm going to use the email which is registered as a teacher. But then what next, enter your password. Next, you will do some. It will bring in something like this. Just click yes, I'm in. I agree, and it's going to connect you to all the Google services in there. And yes, you are going to get started with this. Now I have already created a classroom. Let me just delete it. Archive it. Now here, first of all, you can do anything. Let me just show you the menu. Today I'm just going to be covering the classes here, not going to be covering anything else. So now let us just start by clicking on here, create or join your first class. Since this is a teachers only video, I'm going to create a class, and here you go. You can type in the name of your class. For the sake of the video, let's type it Social Studies. Here for the section, if you have a section for your class, you can use any section. Now I have a it's section A, just type in section A. For this video I'm going to use teachers, section of teachers. Room, it's basically like the class, like if it's class 6, class 7, class 7. Subject, you can type any subject. You can type the subject. So if this is related to computers, I can type in computers, but for the sake of the video, let me type social studies again. Okay, create. It is getting created. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, now you can see that we have created a class, but let me just go back and show you how it looks. So if you open Google Classroom again, it will show up something like this. Click on social studies and you will see something like this. Okay, now let me get started with the stream tab. Share with your class. Now if you want to give an announcement or something, you just type in so you can type in anything, and your teachers will get your students will get a notification about something. So you just send a message and they will get notified about that. So they are going to be able to open this and they can see this. Now that is pretty much with the stream tab. So let me go into the classwork. Now you can add in any sort of classwork. So you can just press on this and then you can give anything. You can give material, or you can create material, create a question or create an assignment. Let me just get started with assignment. Now an assignment is basically like a test, it's like project work. You can give any title you want. Let's just keep it as a simple layer. No description, it's optional. And you can type in here how many points you want. It can be like 100 points, how many points out of 100 or something, or you can just keep it unmarked. Let me just keep it 100 points. Due date. Now if you want your students to submit it within a certain day, you can keep in a due date. Let me just keep it as 30. Okay. You can keep in any topic here, like add topic, and I'm going to add a topic of internet. Okay, just save this and you can send it. The description is optional. Now you can see that we have created our assignment successfully. Just tap on that and you will see that get started by inviting students. We'll get to that later. Let me just see the instructions. Now you might do anything you want, like give an instruction like don't use headings, probably like that. So they are going to get an instruction on how to do this and how to do that. Now people, you should invite people, but before that let's go to classwork, check in with the questions. Now question, you can ask what question you ever want to. What is the capital of India? You can do something like that. You can give it 100 points. Due date. Students can edit if it's a short answer or multiple choice, and you can have options like students can reply to each other or students can edit the answer. So if you wanted that if they enter it once they can't edit it again, you can just keep that on. You can just keep that off, but if you want them to be able to edit it, you can keep it on. And students can reply to each other. They will be able to reply to the answers, and I'm pretty sure you might not want it on. It is your wish. Okay, now instructions here are optional as well. So if you want them to write only in uppercase, they'll write it in. You can give it as an instruction. But for this video, I'm not going to do that. So let me just send it. Okay, there is a question, and what is the capital of India? You can add a class comment like this. Okay, now let's get into people. Now if you want to invite somebody, you can just type in their email. They are supposed to give you their email. Just type. I'm going to type in an email of mine which I just created. Give me a second. Now I just gave in the email and it's going to show up like add a recipient. So if it's a valid email, it's going to work, and I'm pretty sure that only Gmails work. So if any of your students have a Yahoo mail or a Rediff mail or a company which does not belong to Google, I'm pretty sure that it does not work. So you can just add in this, you should tap on the add recipient, and then you can add more email addresses, but for the sake of the video I'm not. It's just going to be like this, but if you don't want to be there, you can click on this into, but I don't want to do that, so let me invite it. Now once I invite it, they will get an invitation to join the class. The student here, I just accept the invitation from my email. So let me go to classwork and go here. So I handed in something and you just see it. So this photo can be anything, it can be of any assignment. So I just took a photo and sent it. Now you can read this and then add marks. I can add it in like, I'll just give it 100. So return. Okay, return. Now you can return it. And if you want to give any compliments, you can just have private comment. So I'll type good job. So you can do something like that. And now you can just go back. Okay, so you must always go to return and do work. Now you have added people in here, and in classwork you learned how to do these. Now let me just show you how to add in material. Just give a title. Let me just keep it as materials. Description, I'll keep this as none. And topic, select the internet and save. So just press on the send button and let me just show it. It's material. There is nothing here. It's because I did not attach anything. Let me just edit in here. You can do anything. You can just send in this description, and here you can see that there is an attach button, and you can attach anything from your drive, or you can upload a file or take a photo. So let me just take a photo and say that this is the material. And after that just press OK. Just let it do its work. So your material will be the attachments which you send. If you attach anything, you will send something from your drive, something you can just link into like a YouTube video, or you can upload a file, or you can take a photo or record a video, or you can create a new PDF. So click on save, and I think you can see this. So you click on the attachment and you can see that this is the material. It can be anything. It can be a question or it can be an answer. Now let me just back, and you can see that we have covered the entire classes. Okay. And now let me go to the calendar, and you can add in here anything like let me say that 22nd, invite anybody. It's just a class. So you can schedule a class in forward time, so that if you forget that I should send the link to them, don't worry, it's already saved. Now let us go back to here and then go to notifications. So this is where the students can check what they will get. And that's it for today, my dear teachers and respected principal ma'am. This is a detailed guide which I have given you. I promise that I do not know anything much about the Google Classroom app. I have just learnt about it, and there might be some flaws within the video. So I hope you might like the video, and please, if you have any doubts, mail me. I'm going to send you the email.